We're going down.
Stranded on a mushroom island with no trees or anything. Our story continues because this video I attempt to survive 200 days. If you do really enjoy this video, subscribe. It honestly helps me out. And leave a comment if you did. I respond to everyone. Also, if you haven't seen day 1 to 100, make sure to check it out first. The link's in the description. Welcome everyone to day 101. So I spent this day mainly just getting caught. I'm really hoping to get a lot of progress done in these 100 days, including killing the wither. Day 102 to 105, I kidnapped a zombie pigman and I decided let's give him the worst name possible, and I thought Gerald. And I'm sorry any Gerald people out there, but weirdly I was actually going back after naming him Gerald and I spotted a skeleton horse next to my base. But it was really weird because he didn't have a skeleton on him, so I think he spawned a few days ago and the skeleton died and like burned. I'm only 5 days in and I've already kidnapped 2 different animals. I went fishing for a while to see if I can actually get some books, but after a while I realized I couldn't get any here. But that's fine because I just started to make a furnace room. You know, I didn't make a furnace room in day 100, it was just a little shack, so let's change that. I just decided to make a little box and add some detail to it, and I added 3 different types of furnaces. Day 106, I decided to make a horse stable because I care about my animals. Like, I've never abused a mob in Minecraft. Day 107 to 108, I decided to go mine out this chunk so I can get some stone. This was for plants for my farm, and damn, look at that sexy beacon, I just want to kiss it. Day 109, I kind of spent most of the time looking for hoglin farms on YouTube. Yeah. Day 110 to 112, I was just spending my time making a tunnel to get to the hoglin farm, and I realized it's useless. I don't need it at all. But we did eventually get to where we wanted, and we got above bedrock. Thankfully I bought obsidian, otherwise this would have been so painful. Imagine if I didn't bring it, I'd just get stuck up on bedrock. I was also kind of curious to see where the nether portal went, and it was all mushroom. I'm quite smart. Day 113 to 124 were very painful, but we made a hoglin farm. This took so long to do because this is actually my first farm. Once I placed all the torches, I knew I finally finished, and hoglins started spawning. There may have been a few bugs though. Day 125 to 126, I AFK'd for a while and I got some food, so I mean, day 127 was finally time I left. I finally fixed that hoglin farm, but oh my god, it was so no. Day 128 to 129, I enchanted my diamond shovel, but I kind of wanted an efficiency full one, so I went and mined quartz. This was actually really good because I can use all these quartz. I'm definitely going to use it for my base, but that's probably going to be a while, like until the end of the video. But I also grabbed some other materials, you know, might need them as well. And that's what I did. I got some blocks of quartz and most likely gonna get more. Day 130, I decided to put efficiency 4 onto my pickaxe. Well, my book for now, but you get the point. But once I put efficiency 5 onto the shovel, I thought it was time to landscape the area. I decided it would look really cool if there's a quartz outline, because no one likes whatever this area is, whatever the grass. I don't even know what it's called, I hate it. But that's not the important thing. I may have accidentally killed Gerald. Honestly, never liked him anyways, piece of shit. I decided to use tons of different quartz, like chiseled quartz and others, just to make the area look nicer. And this was the final outcome of the outline. It ended up looking really nice. Day 131 to 132 was working on a little project I thought of. I thought this would be a really cool concept, so I decided to go get materials for it. I also did an outline for it as well. And I did this with quartz, but I did that bottom with dirt. But I realized, you know what look nice? Some oak wood. So I went to the mine shaft and that's what I did. I grinded as much oak wood as I could. Also just loot, but it was pretty useless to me, not gonna lie. And I had to deal with cave spiders and oh my god, I hate them. Day 133 was base working time and I decided to replace the dirt with wood. I also needed to cover the inside with dirt so all the water went away. And this is how it went. Day 134 to 137 was a little break. I decided to stop working on my base for a while, so I just kind of spent this time enchanting wooden shovels. I could have probably used a grimstone, but this is what I did, and I got the silk touch. But I was still far away from getting it. I needed tons of quartz, so like me, I get caught. And like all these piglins try to jump me, you know, so they had a meeting with death. But I decided to keep grabbing more quartz and killing even more piglins. Once I finally came back after tons of exploring, I was able to enchant my silk touch pickaxe, because this silk touch pickaxe is going to be so good for getting gold in the nether. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I also decided why not get feather falling on my boots. Like, I need it. Day 138 to 144, I went back to the nether and went to go grab some materials, including glowstone. But my main priority was gold. This was very important. With the silk touch pickaxe, I'd get one whole gold ingot. And why are all these piglins jumping me? I'm actually going to lose my mind. I can't deal with these stupid Anyway, after a while, I went back and smelted these nether ore. You know, I need to get a big gold beacon. I wanted to get even more stuff onto this beacon. And this was not the only beacon I was planning on getting. So that's what I spent for a while, just going up and down and getting more. I also did several trips back to the nether to get more, including this time with my skeleton horse. And oh boy, this was such a mistake. So, guys, please don't hate me. I'm sorry. After that, I just went to go get some iron. I didn't even want to go back to the nether. That just ruined my day. You know, he doesn't even drop food if he dies. Okay, that's a little messed up. I just got some iron pieces, but for now, this will do. Day 145 to 52. I'm glad I did all that quartz mining, because I was about to make these rooms, and this is how it went. I finished the inside of the mushroom room, but now all we have to do is the outside. This is what I prioritized. I spent lots of time just going through different types of designs, and eventually I was happy with it. Day 153 to 54, you know I go for the extreme. I wanted a magma room, and the reason why was magma. Like, well, it's lava, but like, shut up. It was painful. But anyway, besides that, I moved all the chests down to the lower room, and I had to move all my loot down here as well, so this took a while. I was really happy with how this looks. Day 155 to 66, and you may be wondering, what took you this long? Well, I was mining obsidian for a long time. I was using this obsidian for a really good reason. I love obsidian, you know? Designs of that is honestly the biggest flex. But I spent most of this time because I needed to kill endermen. I needed ender pills to go to the end city. My goal was to get mending loot. I want bed enchantments, and I can't get those unless I go back. So here's a montage. Why are there so many? No, this is stupid. This is so stupid. Why is there so many? I found my first mending loot, a diamond chest plate and a diamond shovel. This was going on the right track. All I had to do was fight some more. I now have a diamond chest plate with mending. I'm pretty close to full armor. I decided that full armor wasn't worth it, but a diamond chest plate and helmet is good for now. Day 167 to 176 was netherite farming time. I had no TNT or nothing else besides a weak netherite pickaxe, but I need to get more because I want to enchant these bad boy. I want to get all this netherite loot. I need it, and this would probably be the last time I'll actually need to go netherite farming. So I went full out and got all my enchantments, enchanted everything, and all I had to do was just enchant them together. I even got a netherite axe and a netherite shovel. Like, that's just so unnecessary, but it's all looking good. I now got a netherite mending chest plate, and I didn't really think I needed my other one after that. The reason why I had to go back in the end cities though is because I was low on food. So why not visit the Hoglin food farm? This meant we had to go AFK again for 3 days. That's not too long, and hopefully we won't need to come back. Well, we got spare time. You guys should subscribe, I mean. Day 181, I decided to continue working on my base. I just wanted to add some little details, you know. My base was kind of lacking right now, and this needed to be changed. I care so much about how my base looks, it's not funny. And I decided, you know, let's use a Baskel design, just do it for the railway track, add a top, but I think I decided changing this. It kind of looked weird. Also, I decided to change the floors. I don't know why. I want to do it obsidian base. That's my idea. Thinking of just an obsidian floor all around it. I decided to put crayon obsidian on the other part, and I also decided to make more bridgeways so we can get to places quicker. Also made an opposite side for the obsidian portal. I just did a simple design, nothing too techy, just some cool black and white. I felt like it was kind of cool because once you go through the front, it just completely changes, and I'm not sure if I can do it in this 200 days, but I might make a futuristic world. So like and comment if you want to see that. Also just went and grabbed some resources because I decided let's make a nether base, and that's what I did. From day 182 to day 190 I worked on this nether base. I tested some designs out and I looked at some on Google, but I thought this would be a cool design. Also had mini gas, like oh, you're so annoying. That was probably loud. I'm sorry guys, but let's start the nether base. I made it inside too, where I would do a double portal. I ended up doing side pillars too. Unfortunately, I couldn't finish the left side one, but that's okay for now. My focus was just to make it higher and higher. I wanted it to look decently nice, so I had to work on the frame, which took me a while, but I eventually got it. Now it's time to actually work on the walls. And the nether base, for example, is done. I have no idea if I change this in the future, but this is how it's going to be for now. I'm really liking it so far, and I'm planning to make it look even better in the future. So if you want 300 days, make sure to work on this. Day 191, I was clearing these ugly mushrooms, and I spotted a wandering traveler, which had jungle saplings. They also had some birch saplings, but no one likes birch saplings. Birch trees are made by the devil himself. But after ranting about birch trees, I also got some sugarcane. Might as well start a sugarcane farm. This means I can get paper instead of going to the stronghold every time I need some. Since I have one jungle sapling, I made an area for it. This was probably going to be like a little jungle biome over in my Minecraft base. Day 192 to 193 was me continuing this, making a white outline so it looked a little bit nicer, because I have to get rid of this mycelium dirt. It's awful. Like, I'm doing you guys a favor. And there we are, our first jungle tree. I obviously had to go break the leaves, you know. I need to go get another sapling, which I eventually did get free of, which was better than 2, so I am not complaining. This will do for now. That's what I spent most of those days doing. I just kind of grinded until I got a jungle sapling. Also, my sugarcane started growing, so I decided to make it longer. Thankfully, those jungle saplings were worth it. I was able to get some big trees by getting 4 saplings, and this started to look really nice. Another thing that started to look really nice is me making this outline. I wanted to make an obsidian outline around my farm. I just kind of wanted to spread that obsidian, you know? That's what I spent that night doing. I just broke it down, broke all that awful mycelium, replaced that outline with quartz, and started making it look even nicer. I think I need to add something else to it, but I'm not sure yet. Day 194, I thought of an idea. Why don't I make tons of different areas? You know that one episode from Adventure Time with all the elements? Yeah, kind of like that. So I decided to make a little mushroom area next to the obsidian part, and just decided to outline it with quartz as well. This made it look much nicer and stick out. And it also needed some lanterns. This just made it look much nicer. And I also found out what I needed. It was glowstone. But on the following day, 195, I decided to work on the top of the enchantment room. I wanted to add a little bit of detail. It was kind of boring for a center room. I also got some phantom membrane, so if I need to repair elytra, I'm fine. I also decided to do lanterns on the jungle biome too, and I do not regret it. It looks so nice. I was really speedrunning these days since there's only a few left. From day 196, I decided to make a warped biome. It was pretty simple, but it looked good. I had to spend the next days though, just finishing it, but that's not all I did. From day 197 to 199, I went and enchanted my books. I was mainly trying to get a looting book because I need to go get wither skulls. I'm really late on this, so I need to get it quick. This meant I have to go get quartz as well, so I rushed and got as much quartz as I could. And this took a while, like a day, but immediately as I got it, I just ran to the nether and got as much wither skulls as I can. And that's what I did. I got my third wither skull and got back, because on day 200 is the day I fight the wither. I was prepared tons of hours for this. I decided to go hit the wither with my sword. I realized I got him low, and this meant it was my time to strike. Only a few moments remaining. The wither is finally killed. I was able to get back to my base, and the first thing I did was make my iron beacon, my second beacon. It's finally done on day 200, and that's how we survived 200 days. If you really enjoyed the progress in this video, please subscribe, it'd mean a lot, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one.